Hi, welcome to my online eMath classes. Today we are discussing the topic trigonometric transformation. In this topic we will discuss especially the 7 marks questions, and this question is from academy textbook for the states Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Take a look at the question, and this question says sin A plus sin B minus sin C, which is equal to 4 sin A by 2 sin B by 2 and cos C by 2. This is the question. Now for proving this question we have to consider the left hand side. So write down solution. Left hand side, take LHS, which is sin A plus sin B minus sin C. This is the left hand side part of the question, and for proving this question, that means we have to show LHS equal to RHS. We have an idea about for the formulas sin C plus sin D. Now I am mentioning the formula here for you. Sin C plus sin D. Sin C plus sin D is 2 sin C plus D by 2 and cos C minus D by 2. This is the formula we are going to use here for solving this question. Here C stands for A. C stands for A. Whenever C occurs, there you have to write this capital A, and D stands for B. D stands for B. Now look at here. Whenever D occurs, there you have to write B. Fine. So applying this formula, the question becomes 2 sin C plus D by 2. That means A plus B by 2. This term 2 sin C plus D by 2, where C stands for capital A and D stands for capital B, and cos C minus D by 2. That means A minus B by 2. Let us write down the same as it is, the last term sin C. Okay, is it fine? Now next step, and this is all for from triangle. That means A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. So take A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees, or you can also write pi. And A plus B means we can write as 180 minus C, or pi minus C. This result I am going to use here. A plus B, here look at here, A plus B. So now I am going to substitute this A plus B value as 180 minus C here. Okay. Now to write down 2 sin of A plus B means 180 minus c by 2, and keep the remaining all terms same as it is. There is no changes for them. So, write down same as it is, and here you can make sin 2 theta formula for sin c. Okay, I will mention the formula. Sin 2 theta. Sin 2 theta means 2 sin theta cos theta. Okay, if you replace 2 theta by theta, then you will get sin theta equal to 2 sin theta by 2 and cos theta by 2. Okay, fine. So, all formulas, students are requested to learn all these kind of formulas. Whatever I am mentioning here on the right hand side, we have to learn them as early as possible. Now, sin c means we can write sin c as 2 sin c by 2, 2 sin c by 2 and cos c by 2. I am using this sin theta rule here for this one, sin theta rule. This sin theta rule, c and theta, c and theta, c and theta same. So, 2 sin theta by 2 and cos theta by 2 means 2 sin c by 2 cos c by 2. Now, this is equal to 2 sin 180 by 2. 180 by 2 means 90 and minus c by 2. Okay, fine. Had you all understand this? 180 by 2 means 90, next minus c by 2 into cos of a minus b by 2, and write down all the remaining terms as it is, 2 sin c by 2 and cos c by 2. Now, this is equal to, look at here, 90 minus c by 2. That means 90 minus c by 2. 90 minus c by 2 belongs to first quadrant, and in first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positive. Whenever 90 occurs, the trigonometric function changes. Here sin become cos. So, write down 2 cos c by 2. Again I am repeating the what I said. Whenever 90 minus c by 2 means it is belongs to first quadrant, and in first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positives, and whenever 90 occurs, the sin become cos, and remaining terms are write down as it is, minus 2 sin c by 2 and cos c by 2. Okay. Now, observe these two terms. Out of these two terms, we have common factors 2 and cos c by 2. Both of these terms have 2 and cos c by 2 as a common terms. So, taking common, so 2 cos c by 2 is a common factor for both of these terms. So, taking common 2 cos c by 2, we have cos of a minus b by 2 minus sin c by 2, sin c by 2. 2 cos c by 2 is a common factor, and we have cos of a minus b by 2 and minus sin c by 2. Now, again write down the same 2 cos c by 2 and cos of a minus b by 2 minus sine c means, according to triangle property, c means 180 minus of a plus b. So, write down 180 minus of a plus b whole divided by 2. For this c by 2, I wrote 180 minus of a plus b by 2. By 2 is same. So, c stands for 180 minus of a plus b according to triangle. Okay. Later, 2 cos c by 2 of cos of a minus b by 2 minus sine, separate the denominator, then we have 180 by 2 means 90, thereafter minus, thereafter a plus b by 2. Fine. Next, 90 minus theta, look at here, 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta, it is a first quadrant. All trigonometric functions are positives, and since 90 and 270 occurs, then our trigonometric function changes sine as cos and tan as cot and secant as cosecant and vice versa. You can understand what is vice versa means. Now, this sine become cos of a plus b by 2 now. Okay, fine. Now, it look like cos of a minus b and cos of a plus b. I am mentioning that formula also here. Let me choose some different color. I like, what is it? Which color? This green. Okay. I am mentioning the formula here, cos of a minus b, it's a little bit awkward. Let me choose another color. Which one? This one. Cos of a plus b. Cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b means 2 sin a sin b. This is the formula we are going to use here. Here, cos, this formula, cos a plus b cos a minus b. Okay. Now, this is equal to 2 cos c by 2. Here, a stands for a by 2 and b stands for b by 2. In the formula, it says cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. But for the question, that formula angle capital A becomes a by 2 here in the question, and in the formula capital B is a capital B by 2 here for the problem. Okay, now 2, write down 2 sin a by 2 and sin b by 2. 2 sin a by 2 sin b by 2. Now, we have the answer. This is equal to 2 2s are 4, 4 sin a by 2 and sine b by 2 and cos c by 2, which is RHS for the RHS. That's all. Hence, we proved this result. Thanks for watching. I am Yugandhar, lecturer in mathematics. Subscribe my channel. Give a like. If you have any doubts, use the comment section. As early as possible, I will answer all your questions. Or you can also directly WhatsApp your questions. My WhatsApp number is 7032507699. Thank you.